For over 40 years, Agrow has understood the importance of the biological component of crop production and has been a leader in the field of prebiotic technology for agriculture and horticultural use. It is Agrow's mission to provide sustainable, cutting-edge technologies that help farmers improve soil quality and crop production by maximizing biological performance. We are committed to helping growers produce more from the soil they farm, the inputs they apply, and the crops they grow by enhancing what nature has already provided. Through innovative products like SeedMax, Ignite S2, Foliar Blend, Ignite S4 Technical Grade, and Organically Approved Ultra, producers around the globe are growing higher quality, better yielding crops while lowering their production costs and dependence on chemical inputs. These products contain the combined biochemical output of multiple microbial strains, each with unique and overlapping capabilities. A proprietary manufacturing process allows Agrow to provide a stable yet complex prebiotic formulation that produces a wide range of soil and plant benefits. Unlike the numerous probiotic products on the market today which contain live bacteria, Agrow's formulations deliver an advanced prebiotic concentrate that contains no live bacteria. These exclusive prebiotic formulations contain over 400 different biomolecules, making them some of the most complex in the industry today. Probiotics, or live microbial products, typically contain only 1 to 4 strains of microorganisms, generally have a short shelf life, are difficult to mix with fertilizers, pesticides, and other common inputs, and do not feed or benefit the native microbial populations in the soil. The use of these products has become commonplace over the past several years in production agriculture. But what are you really getting when one of these probiotics is applied? In 2015, the Oregon Department of Agriculture evaluated 20 live microbial products containing 4 commonly guaranteed bacterial strains. All were selected to be well within their label display expiration dates. The results of the study revealed that in 8 of the 20 samples, no live bacteria were detected in at least one or more of the bacterial strains claimed on the label, and that only 25% of the products actually met its guaranteed label analysis. Agrow's prebiotic formulations, on the other hand, contain no live bacteria, giving them a long, stable shelf life of 4 years or longer, allowing them to be applied together with standard fertilizers, herbicides, and pesticides. And most importantly, they significantly increase the thousands of beneficial native microbial species already residing in the soil. To better illustrate the impact of Agrow's prebiotic technology, a study conducted by EMSL Analytical Laboratories in New York monitored the changes in microbial colony-forming units in soils treated with and without Agrow formulations. The untreated soil averaged 2,500,000 CFUs per gram of soil. This same soil was then treated with Agrow's prebiotic technology. Within 24 hours, the CFU count exploded to 127,500,000, a 5,000% increase in native microbial activity. This measure of impact cannot be achieved with probiotics alone. This astounding increase in microbial activity is the direct result of the biological complexity of Agrow's prebiotic formulations. Formulating this prebiotic technology begins with culturing a proprietary complex of more than 30 select strains of beneficial bacteria and fungi. Through an exclusive fermentation process, Agrow produces a dynamic soil and plant stimulating prebiotic concentrate. This concentrate contains over 400 biomolecules that are naturally produced, including beneficial enzymes, amino acids, complex carbohydrates, chelators, and signaling molecules. These various biomolecules not only feed native microbes, increasing their performance in the soil, but also serve to regulate metabolic functions in the plant for improved plant performance. The following mass spectrometry illustrates the complexity of Agrow-Grow's prebiotic formulations. The 413 individual biomolecules found consist of beneficial enzymes, amino acids, chelators, growth stimulants, and other compounds, demonstrating that Agrow-Grow's prebiotics are some of the most biologically diverse technologies on the market today. This complexity is the source of the multiple biological capabilities found in each of our prebiotic formulations. The benefits of such complexity include increased mineralization of plant-available nutrients and increased nutrient uptake by the plant. In a greenhouse study replicated 10 times by Arkansas State University in 2016, traditional sources of nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium were inoculated with Agrow-Grow's prebiotic technology, then applied to pots of silt-loam soil planted with corn. The untreated pots included the same soil, fertilized with the same rates and sources of NPK. However, the untreated corn plants did not receive Agrow-Grow's prebiotic inoculated NPK prior to planting. At 30 days after planting, nutrient uptake comparisons were made between the prebiotic treated plants and the untreated plants. Test results showed that inoculating NPK fertilizer with Agrow-Grow's technology resulted in an average of 28% higher nitrogen uptake, 50% higher phosphorus, and 29% higher potassium in the treated plants compared to the untreated plants. This same study also revealed that additional nutrients including calcium, magnesium, sulfur, zinc, and boron were also much higher in the plants where the Agrow-Grow prebiotic was applied to the NPK fertilizer. None of these additional elements were added in the fertilizer study, they were simply made more available to the plant via the increased microbial activity driven by Agrow-Grow's prebiotic. Increased nutrient uptake by corn plants where the fertilizer was inoculated with Agrow-Grow resulted in a 34% increase in above-ground dry mass and a 45% increase in root dry matter. An additional study at Lincoln University demonstrated similar biological capabilities. In this study, an Agrow-Grow prebiotic was applied to the soil of actively growing tomatoes. The growing media and fertilization was the same for both treated and untreated plants. Subsequent soil and tissue tests revealed a significant increase in nutrient availability and plant uptake for the Agrow-Grow treated plots compared to untreated plots. A single application of Agrow-Grow's prebiotic significantly increased the amount of available nutrients in the soil and the amount actually taken up by the plant. This was true for all nutrients with the exception of sodium, which was lowered in the soil and plant tissue, a trend seen in additional studies. Other biological capabilities of Agrow-Grow technologies were also identified in testing by the USDA at the University of Missouri, such as the improvement in plant health and vigor and a reduction in soil pathogen populations. These replicated studies covered a 3-year period and showed an 80% to 256% increase in beneficial Pseudomonad bacteria levels in both corn and soybean fields after Agrow-Grow's prebiotics were applied. These bacteria are associated with numerous beneficial effects in the rhizosphere bacterial community. The same USDA studies also showed increases of 89% to 214% in manganese-reducing bacteria in corn and soybeans, respectively. Manganese-reducing bacteria transform the soil's insoluble manganese to a plant-available form. At the same time, pathogenic fungal colonies were reduced 48% to 59% in corn and soybeans, resulting in less disease pressure and fungal infection. How this occurs is not completely understood. Our theory is that the dramatic increase in beneficial microbial populations triggered by the application of Agrow-Grow's technology creates an environment of competitive exclusion, whereby pathogenic microbial populations are reduced in the bulk soil and rhizosphere simply by being crowded out by the beneficial microbes. In this same study, Agrow-Grow's prebiotic technologies were also found to cause reductions in pathogenic stress on Roundup-ready soybean plants caused by glyphosate. Over the entire 3-year study, Agrow-Grow's prebiotic-treated plots had lower fusarium colonization in 100% of the test strips compared to the control plots. Fusarium colonization is an indicator of the potential fungal infection of roots, which can lead to disease. MC Mauricio Garcia, a respected consultant in Mexico, recently conducted commercial field trials to measure the biological capability of Agrow-Grow's prebiotics to improve the quality of peppers and tomatoes. Agrow-Grow prebiotics were applied with a standard fertilizer program, resulting in increases of 14 different amino acids measured, including 6 of the 8 essential amino acids the human body can't make. In addition to showing improved nutrient availability and plant nutrient uptake, increasing plant biomass above and below ground, improving soil health and productivity, improved plant health, vigor, and crop quality, consistent yield increases with the use of Agrow-Grow's prebiotic technologies have been well documented by university and third-party researchers across the U.S. and around the world in many different crops and soil types. The extensive biological capabilities of Agrow-Grow's prebiotic technologies utilize the mutually beneficial relationship between plant and microbes, called the symbiotic cycle, pushing it beyond its natural abilities. The impact of the over 400 different biomolecules found in Agrow-Grow's technology can aid the symbiotic cycle in offsetting the stress factors that rob growers of yield and quality at harvest, all of which can translate to higher yields and lower costs per unit produced. When Ignite S2 or Ultra are applied to the soil, there is an immediate spike in microbial activity up to a 5,000% increase within the first 24 hours. It is estimated this increased microbial activity can last for 28 to 35 days, depending on growing conditions. During this time frame, the plant receives numerous benefits from this increase in microbial activity via the symbiotic cycle. These benefits include better root development and plant structure, increased nutrient and water uptake, enhanced plant health and function, improved plant immune system function, and better stress tolerance. By biologically priming the soil and plant with Agrow-Grow's prebiotic formulations at key stages of growth throughout the growing season, the naturally occurring symbiotic cycle between plants and microbes create what we at Agrow-Grow call symbiotic momentum. Symbiotic momentum can be seen as a 3-step management plan for the biological component of crop production. First, initiation of symbiotic momentum begins with one or more of the following 3 options. 1. An application of Seed Max on the seed. 2. A broadcast application of Ignite S2 prior to or at planting. Or 3. An in-furrow application of Ignite S2. Any one of these methods will improve germination, release more plant-available nutrients, and improve root health and function for the early developing crop. When one or more of these applications are made as a tank mix with liquid fertilizers or impregnated on a dry fertilizer prill, subsequent increased microbial activity will increase the availability and uptake efficiency of the applied nutrients, producing even more early momentum. Second, an application of foliar blend in early vegetative stages will provide further momentum by increasing microbial activity on the leaf surface and in the soil via enhanced root exudation, improving plant structure and metabolism and boosting plant health. Overspray to the foliage that reaches the soil will add additional benefits, further stimulating beneficial microbial activity in the soil to increase nutrient uptake and suppress pathogen levels. Finally, when the crop enters the critical reproductive stage, another late-season application of foliar blend will further boost plant health and maintain production momentum to maximize yield with better grain and fruit fill. In certified organic operations, Ultra should be used during all 3 critical stages of production. The importance of initiating and maintaining symbiotic momentum throughout the growing season cannot be overstated. By doing so, the increase in nutrient availability, getting more nutrients into the plant, and continually priming the plant's metabolism to perform at optimum levels will result in healthier, higher-yielding crops.